Yep, 19 hits.
Okay, so it looks like I have 6 hits with one of those being a critical hit, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let me do that. So, okay, I don't think it did the crit for me here. So that's...
It added a...
Oh, added an 8. Oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Okay, so it did that. So 20, and then I'll click this one 5 times.
So 74 total damage.
I guess so, if that's what you got.
Yep. So there's just like 6 of these powerful bolts, and it just beats the crap out of this guy. He is bloodied.
All right.
That's your action and your bonus action. Are you moving anywhere?
No, I'm just going to huddle behind this cart wreckage.
Wait
Makes
for the
sense.
Gatling laser to cool down.
Yeah, I gotta get some coolant fluid over here.
You're lucky that I don't have an open mic, or you might have gone deaf there.
Oh, yeah?
Phil just got a pick 6. I'm watching the game while I play.
Nice. Well, Groknell's mad.
It's also paralyzed.
Oh, yeah. So he's going to try and make a save. And he still has disadvantage, but he still has resistance, so it's a straight save. DC was
17 DC.
all right. And the roll is a 15. Poor guy.
He continues to suck.
He's just mad. Mad. I was like, wait a minute, he's got this thing. Oh, wait, he's paralyzed. But Unna, it's your turn to advance, conquer.
Well, I was gonna cast Harm, my level 6 spell, but now it seems a little bit overkill.
He's only bloodied. You gotta do at least like another 100 damage or so.
But you did 70.
Yeah, but I don't think it was unharmed. In fact, Ben had just hit it for a good 17 or so. So it has probably a good 90 to 100 hit points to chew through.
All right, I'll move forward. I'm gonna cast use my spiritual weapon.
That hits.
And that's an auto crit, right?
Yeah, it is. I don't care what the rules say.
It is a melee attack.
It says if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Is Unna the attacker or the hammer? Doesn't matter. You have.
I think it's the hammer.
She crits. It's fine. I don't even.
All right, so I hit him for 10.
And then I had to roll another D8 because you automatically crit on it.
So
Nice.
18.
Ouch. Hey, it's not looking so hot.
All right, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because I want to. I'm gonna cast Harm on this guy.
Oh my god.
Saving throw. Jesus. Okay. Well, that is not one of the saving throws he automatically fails. Let's see.
If I would have done it apparently, I would have attacked with that first and then finished it off with my weapon. That was dumb.
Xolkug can poke him.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
the thing does save. So it's half damage of 49, which is 24. It's still up. But it's definitely worse for wear.
All right. Well, that's it for me.
Xolkug.
Yeah, I guess I'll just pull out my great club and smash it.
Really? Is that what?
You need to go take remedial clubbing.
Yeah, you missed. You missed the paralyzed large monster.
Yeah, well, not a lot else to do.
That's showbiz, baby.
That's the
Where do
way
you
it
learn how to
goes.
club people? A dojo?
At the club. Come on.
Let's go.
Well, there's a big difference between clubbing people and peopling a club.
Let's go clubbing.
All right, Defiant. What can you
All
do?
right. What can I do?
Demon.
First, claw down the back. Oops. That was only one roll. I thought shift was supposed to make.
I mean,
well, it
let's
doesn't.
see.
Well, it could be.
If you don't roll a 1,
oh, it's always a crit, so it doesn't
it's
matter.
always a crit, and you always have advantage. So as long as you don't roll below its AC twice, you crit.
Yeah. So 12 plus a D8. Is it slash R?
Yeah.
8. 13 for the first claw.
Yeah, crit was real helpful.
Yeah. Well,
Still
it might be that
standing.
one that one damage might be all it
Oh wait,
takes.
don't you roll 2d8 because it's a crit?
Yeah, that's what the second one was. That's what that one.
Still up.
Okay. I will try this again, but this time, well, we'll see. There we go. That's
Yep.
more like it. 10 plus. Up arrow seems to be doing something weird. Oh man, I'm not doing that anymore.
Did you forget to sharpen your claws?
I must have. I'm going to use my
Still
back
standing.
claws. I'm going to use my back claws on him this time.
All right.
$13 and there we go. Now we're talking.
All right. So what does it look like when Defiant murders the 6-armed Knoll demon?
Oh man, it was the back claws too. So that back foot just opens up the belly, like when a cat kicks you, rips open your arm. Except this is the belly. Just rips
Just
right
mule
open.
kick the guy.
No, I rabbit footed him. Just a scratch down the belly.
Got it.
You ever get a cat on his back?
I try not to.
5 of their 6 ends are pinky.
Yes, that back claw. Cool. And then I
Hold on
shake my
one
foot
second.
off.
You're not off the hook yet.
I'm still shaking my foot off. Ew.
My
That's
scroll
another
wheel's broken,
key.
so I got to look it up in the actual book.
You scroll too hard one day.
Apparently, it just keeps trying to scroll up. Oh, okay. So as you put the finishing touches on the corpse of this Knoll demon, you see coming from the north 5 crazed-looking guards wielding spears, covered in this what you recognize to be demon ichor, the stuff that makes you go crazy.
Do they have tentacle arms?
No, not yet.
Then they're not as cool as us.
Let me add them to the initiative, and then we can keep going.
Okay. I still have one. If they're close enough, I still have 1 kick in me.
They are not close enough. They are still in the north, behind some trees. Okay, they rolled an 11. So Defiant, you hear that, but you don't see where they are, or they're
Yep.
too far away.
Okay.
Point out where they are to you, though.
Okay.
They're there. Let me reveal them now. Burr.
Aha. Yeah, that's too far for me to run anyway. Okay. Do I still get to move or no?
Yep. No, it's just that happened. It's the rest of your turn.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and that's my turn. Was my bonus action was ripping that guy's guts out, so that's it.
Gotcha. Grethlok.
Okay, I'm just going to move up and see if I can get them into longbow range next turn. I don't have anything else I want to do.
Easy peasy. Ghuanaer.
Okay. I guess I need to reposition. We're just going to try to maybe get to the center of this circle.
Do we want to give our dwarf friend a some sympathy and make them come to us?
They might go to the villagers instead.
That's true.
I think I had used Expeditious Retreat earlier, and that lasts for 10 minutes, so that should still be on.
Yeah, I think that happened. I'm sure if I scroll up, I'll find it.
Yeah, well, that's how I
Yeah.
got out here.
I remember talking about that. It's like I've never seen anyone actually retreat using that.
Expeditious Advance just doesn't sound as nice.
Retreating is what Dimension Door is for.
That's what Blink is for.
I need my spirit guardians to carry me out there faster.
Is that it?
Just 1 second here. I'm just calculating some distance. Trying to get line of sight. There we go. Okay, I have a straight line there, and they're within 120 feet. So you know what I'm going to do?
Yep. Oh, shit. All right. So that's 5 of them. You can hit all of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, actually, it's 150-foot range. I thought it was 120. It's only 105 feet to the first one here. So I think I can just blow it up on his face.
All right.
I think it's 20 feet radius, right?
Yeah, it should be sufficient to hit all those guys.
Yep.
Well, cool. Okay. So they all die. They don't even get, like, if they save, they still die, so they're all dead.
Yeah.
Ghuanaer, you need to make 5 wisdom saving throws as Lulu psychically saps your energy for killing these twisted people who could have been redeemed.
Okay, sure.
Try to redeem them next time.
I redeemed them
Not
with
murder
the
hobos.
cleansing flame of
Lolf.
Hasn't anyone heard of, the fires of purgatory? You gotta burn the sin out of them.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I think you did
Now,
it.
would you call this a saving throw against being charmed?
No.
Okay, let me see what else I might have here.
It's a saving throw versus getting spanked mentally.
Is she casting a spell that I could react to with counterspell?
No.
Okay.
You have to see the caster.
Call in the dragons.
Right. Okay. So 5 wisdom saving throws.
Mhm.
No problem.
And just so you know, it's a DC 15.
Oh, no problem at all. I do have 1 favored by the gods, so I'm going to remember to use that if I fail.
You also have inspiration.
Okay, well, that's not super good.
So that's 1 level of exhaustion, disadvantage on ability checks.
You're gonna die from
Oh,
this.
5 of them?
What's
Damn.
the DC?
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Yeah, you're gonna die from this if you don't roll better.
if you somehow get 1 more, you die. At this point, if you fail all of them, you're going to be speed reduced to 0, disadvantage on everything, and your hit points will be halved.
That sounds fun.
Exhaustion
Okay.
is hardcore.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to use my
What would-
inspiration on the next
What's
one.
the DC?
15.
Yeah, no point in doing anything there.
I got it. Okay, next one. No advantage. Okay, that one's pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and use my favored by the gods. Roll 2d4 and add it to the total.
Okay.
Another save,
Yeah.
and
So
then 2 more.
2 more.
At least you won't die.
I think that's why there are only 5 of these guards.
Oh, 1 for each. I gotcha.
If there was 1 more and they were within fireball range.
All right, so I failed 2 of them.
All right, so you've
3.
got disadvantage
Oh, no, 2. Yeah.
and speed halved. And it will take 2 long rests to clear it up. or an effect like lesser restoration. I don't think does it.
Lesser restoration will work, you say?
I believe so, but I can look it up real quick.
Yeah,
Okay.
look at that.
But in the meantime, actually, combat is finally over. You all hear a voice in your head that reminds you of the woman, or the voice you heard in Avernus right before you got teleported in. The woman's voice says, "Nice work. Take a break. You've got about an hour before the bad stuff really happens, or the really bad stuff happens."
Oh,
That you
no.
got.
I thought
An
that was the
hour.
really bad stuff. That's
Yep.
a long enough for a short rest.
Wow, what a coincidence!
Lesser restoration doesn't. Greater restoration does, and all of it in one cast.
Fortunately, I have greater restoration, but I'm out of spell slots.
Spell slots, I've only got lesser restoration.
By your powers combined.
By our powers combined, we can cast nothing.
Nice. What I
Oh,
want to
man.
do is walk into this church and tell these people to leave.
Well, hold on. You can walk into the church, and I'll tell you who you see.
Whatever it
you
is,
know,
they need to leave.
but where can we go? We're surrounded by the forces. This is the only safe place.
There's no door. Do one of these
There's-
side things have a door?
No, there's a door under it. Where is it? I know it's there.
What do you mean, to a basement?
No, what do you mean? Like there's no door to the building?
The demons ripped the door off the hinges to get in.
Yeah, but this is still the best. They still think it's the best place to be.
Well, if we set it on fire, maybe they'll change their mind.
I mean, it is the only building not on fire.
Yeah. What are these side rooms like? These things.
Let me double check. Doesn't say anything about those specific areas.
Okay.
So I guess it's the same. It's just like, so the interior is like white stone, lots of sun imagery everywhere. There's the woman, her name, she introduces herself as just a bright star, is the priest leading these folk. There's literally nowhere else for them to go as far as they're aware.
And this is a stone building, not a wood building, so it can't be set on
Yeah.
fire. Are there
Well,
windows?
Let's see.
I'm
Iron
thinking-
shutters are covering them.
Nice.
So that's the thing.
Nice. I'm thinking we use this as a fort.
I think that was their plan too.
Well,
But this is where we want to fall. Like, we can't fall back anywhere. We surely you don't mean to fight here.
no, I mean to fight from here.
So you want to.
I want to use this like a castle. We can shoot bows and spells until we weaken them enough for the cavalry, which is whoever wants to run out and beat things.
Well, at some point, she just kind of like looks at you guys and says, "Well, you're clearly more experienced in Warcraft than I am, so I'll just do what you say.
All right.
Just
So hide in the
Please
back
keep
rooms.
us safe."
Hide in the back rooms.
Okay. But before she does that, she walks up to.
I forget, am I
Big.
evil now or not?
I think you're
I think I'm neutral again
I
from
don't
the.
think you were
Yeah.
able.
No, because when you come into here, it cleanses you of all that
Okay, cool.
taint.
Cool.
She unfortunately also cannot cure your. She only has lesser restoration, but she'll cure your wounds. So if you ask her to heal you, she will.
Okay. Yes.
Can I ask Lulu nicely to heal me?
You're in like Lulu's memory. So when you talk to her, you're just like speaking out to the air. Or are you thinking it, or
Oh, so she's not here. Okay, I understand. Then sure, I'll say out loud, Lulu, don't hurt your friends. We're your friends, right?
you don't hear anything?
All right.
So you
How-
get 1 cure wounds.
Anyone want to pray to the great god Lulu, creator of the universe?
All right, you get 8 hit points back, Defiant.
Woohoo!
Anyone else need healing?
That's full health.
No.
I'm uninjured.
Okay.
I managed to stay away from the 8-armed or the 6-armed monstrosity.
I went to tank and never attacked me because you kept data sailing people. Didn't let it do anything.
I unintentionally tanked for 1 round.
You do that a lot for being unintentional.
Yes, I do, don't I? So this big statue here.
Yep.
How
It's a
stable?
statue of Zariel.
How stable does it look? Is it stone?
You want to get exhaustion? That's
Yes,
like
it's
exhaustion.
marble.
It's marble?
Yep.
Okay.
Can Ghuanaer sit on top of it and snipe from there?
What I was wondering is if we could knock it over and cover the doorway to the church.
Quick, Una, fireball
It's
in the
very
room.
big.
Okay. But we've got, what have we got here? 50 people?
The real question is, would it take more than an hour?
Yeah, that's what I
Yes.
say. Fireball in the room and see if you can die from exhaustion. I think your odds are good.
Fireball
Yeah.
the people?
Yeah. And like 50 wisdom rolls, right?
Yeah. Nice.
To be fair, it only said you have to take the saves for those specific soldiers, but you would probably have to if you killed these people too. Just like logically.
So what's the goal of the attackers? Is it to burn the city or kill the people, or are we not really sure?
Yeah, it's chaos. They're just coming to fuck shit up.
Yeah, and I think the most important thing, is there anything of value in this town? I guess I'll ask the cleric.
No, this town is just known for what happened earlier. I believe we talked about this, but if you don't remember, this town was actually already attacked.
Oh, I thought that
Zariel
was...
saved it.
I thought Zariel came too late.
No, this right now, what's happening is her coming too late.
Okay.
There's already a statue here because she already came.
Gotcha.
Like in the past.
Gotcha. Understood.
The past of the past, I guess.
Yep. If this place keeps getting attacked, maybe you guys should dig some tunnels.
Well, this is the only second time.
There better not be a third.
They were attacked so badly they built a giant statue. I don't know.
That's pretty wild.
So are you
So
talking
if I
about
were-
this statue in front of the priestess or not?
Yeah. I was trying to come up with a way of protecting.
No. The statue protects us the way it is. Haven't you felt Lathander's blessing as she walks up to it? She will put her hands on it and murmur a prayer to Lathander, and a little soft glow suffuses her and then goes away.
Ooh.
Do I know anything about that?
I mean,
Can we do like religion?
You can make a
checks?
religion check, but like it's clearly magical, whatever it was. But if you wanted to know like what kind of magical effect happened, then a religion check would help.
19?
So what it's a Lathander statue that blesses protection. In this case, it's protection from evil. Literally,
Nice.
as per the
Fiends.
spell, for an hour.
So we should wait until they come
Until
back.
5 minutes before our hour is up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do a little prayer. Okay. Do we want to do any prep work? Cut trees down, make some barricades or something?
The priestess
Well, we can't
mentions that if you want to have her and the citizens out of the way, if you save the buildings, try and stop them from burning down, they could hide there instead and be out of your way.
Is that going to interfere with us taking a short rest, though?
I only used 4 of my 12 keys, and I'm now fully healed. So
Short rest every-
I don't really need a short rest if we can do something.
Because I
to
get
help in the next
all my
battle.
bardic inspiration back
Yeah.
on a short rest.
Short rest
Okay.
doesn't help also. I can do some work. I can try to get this door back on to protect it with some mending spells and stuff.
Cool. I'm just
Yeah.
thinking that we shouldn't just sit here and wait for them to come. You know, maybe we.
So anything more taxing than talking to people, if you do it the entire hour, you're not going to be able to get the short rest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm fine with that because the only thing I'm missing is 4 key.
So with that in mind, is who actually is going to take the short rest and who's going to work?
That's
I'm
what
going to rest.
That's what I
I'll
want to
work.
find out.
Work.
Ghuanaer?
I don't think a short rest would help me.
Isn't that the best way for warlocks to get their spells back?
Not. I mean, oh yeah, because I get my. Yeah. Okay, that's a good idea. I will do
Warlocks,
that.
that's their thing, right?
Yeah, I forgot that I got my sorcery points back.
Oh, that too. Shit. Okay, so we've got Defiant, Unna, and Grethlok? No, Xolkug.
Xolkug.
So Defiant, what are you up to?
I think what we should do is limit their accessibility, like somehow make a fort of some kind using the statue and trees here.
It'd probably safest in that building. We just try to refortify it, fix the door and stuff.
Yeah, we could do that too. Yeah, let's do that.
Jessa also says that if we should definitely leave the statue to where it is because there's also an aura coming off of it that damages fiends if they start their turn in it.
Okay, cool. I didn't mean move the statue. I just meant like get some of the wood from the neighboring burning buildings and like put a wall up here, that kind of thing. You know,
Right, gotcha. Okay.
I guess that's kind of more than an hour's worth of work, though.
Well, this will
Yeah,
just
let's
be
work
what you
on
can
that.
get done in an hour, and we'll prioritize like the low-hanging fruit of just like. I guess like the easiest thing to do would just be to reinforce the building, and then you could try and add obstacles out on the street,
Yeah.
and then after that you could try and add like traps.
I was just going
Or,
to say,
like,
does anyone know how
pitfalls
to
or
do
something?
traps?
That would be, I think, survival would be traps, or if you had some sort of trap proficiency, trap
Okay.
tool
I'm
kit.
kind of wise.
This would be like an intelligence or a dexterity, depending on the type of trap.
To make them or to...
Yeah, to like install a trap. Like
Yeah, okay.
I'm thinking like the basic trap would just be like a heavy weight with a stick holding it up or something, and then they knock the stick over. That would be like dexterity to get everything set up without it falling on yourself.
Oh, do I have... I have ball bearings. Is this
We're gonna-
ground... Is the ground paved or is it Dirt.
Let's see. So the main road is paved. Everywhere else is unpaved. The main road being this.
So the big
There's
circle
like-
is paved. I would assume that.
Yeah, the big circle, and then the you see the dotted sort of border. That's the border of the pavement.
Okay. Oil's not going to help, but I believe I have like caltrops and I've got 2 bags of ball bearings.
So our campaign just turned into Home Alone.
Yes. I've got 2 bags of caltrops and 2 bags of ball bearings. I think they each do, but it's only a 5-foot square, I think, so that's not really much.
Plus, those only take an action to do, so we can do that right before.
Yeah.
Let's say you guys tell me what you want to do, and we'll try and figure out what skill check it is, and based on how well you do, how much you get done during the hour.
Okay.
And then if 2 of you want to work together, you can either split the task in 2, or you can take advantage on it and let the person who has the higher check go. So, Defiant, you're going to try and set up some fortifications?
Yeah, what I'd like to do is try to close off the these, somehow close this off and this one down here from here to here, just to make it so that there is a front where we can stage a battle if we want to without being in the temple.
So you want to focus on preparing the square would be your task.
Yes, like grabbing wood from some of these burning buildings and just putting together something, or some shrubbery or something, just some sort of blockades. Maybe that cart, I can pull that over and.
Yeah, so I think this is going to be some sort of athletic strength check, because it's not really complicated. It's just you're going to be moving a bunch of heavy crap.
Yep. Okay.
I'm trying to fix the door using the mending spell as best I can.
So I think with that, you can pick either the top or the bottom and have a log put across it. You're just too exhausted to do anything else. Defiant.
Yeah. I'm a cat. What do you expect? I think I got busy looking at the
statue?
No, at whatever blade of grass, whatever cats are interested in.
Ghost.
There's a bug.
I'll block off the since the demons and stuff are coming from the north. I'll block off the north. This one up here.
Okay. And Defiant, Xolkug, you are using mending on the door. So you can take 2 pieces of door and put it together, and you can use that to eventually reassemble the door, but you still have to hang it. So that would be, I guess, how big is this door? Double door, so it's probably 10 foot tall. So how are you going to try and rehang it? Are you going to cast a spell and then use another spell to put it up like a mage hand or whatever that Tensor's floating disc? Or are you going to try and use your muscles and just rehang it once you've assembled it? You're going to try and somehow reassemble it in place?
I'm probably going to try to assemble it first and then get it back in place and fix it there.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's any trouble in reassembling it. It will just take a while, but you've got your mending cantrip, so at the end of it, you can roll. Actually, there's no reason for you to even roll. Now that I think about it, you do have 40 people hanging around here.
Yep.
Now that I think about it. So anything that requires just brute strength, you can do. I'm sorry, that was just totally like, oh wait, there's 40 people. So yeah, Defiant, you can get all the, if you want to just manage people and make charisma checks instead, like persuasion or inspiration checks to kind of get them to do what you want and get them to work faster. How about we do that instead?
Okay.
Sorry to like backtrack that. If you're fine with that.
So it was
I count 50 people.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
counted.
There's a lot of people. I didn't really count myself.
Yep. Man, why do I have performances?
People while talking. I mean, while short resting.
Directing. What did you say? Persuasion.
I did miss it watching the game, but we're expecting another attack from more gnolls, I assume.
From something that's supposed to be bigger than what we've been doing. The real battles. Oh my god.
Yeah, you can do this while you're resting because you're just talking to people. It would go better if you were helping. It'll just like raise the DC if you're not helping out yourself. The voice in your head said that the real battle is going to happen in an hour. Did you guys successfully roll history? I think you did.
We didn't.
I did. I rolled religion, not history.
To remember the history of this place? Like, I remember...
We did that. I think we did that when we got here, right?
Yeah. But you definitely remember with that, anyways, that this place, I believe Yunogu himself actually attacked.
Okay.
Yunogu being Yunogu, the god of gnolls.
Oh my god. What the hell are we doing here? Get me out of here.
You know, it's time to run away.
Once we get the door up, assuming you said we're going to be able to do that, I'm going to, while they're working on that, I'm going to grind up to some 25 gold worth of coins into dust and cast Arcane Lock on the door.
Nice.
I'll get the password of Gnoll Suck.
And can you put the spell in? Because there's already a bar to the door that you were fixing while you're putting together the door with your mending.
It adds 10 to the DC for breaking it.
Okay, so before the DC, just so you know, was 22. So now it's 32?
And once I find it, I'll link.
Okay.
That sounds suitably epic.
Okay, so I'm going to try to persuade these people to help Defiant fortify the square.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a poor job.
There you go.
Nice.
You're just like sitting next to the statue. And when you're sitting next to the statue and you've got your like guitar out while you're playing the song to these people to inspire them, because I assume
I feel like I should be some sort of litter that they're carrying around so I can monitor the situation.
I think that's going a little too far.
Was that 25 I need for that?
Well, like, yeah, it'd have to be 30 maybe. I don't know. It'd be a lot because 20 is like epic level. Convincing a bunch of people you don't know to build you a litter and then carry you around on it seems pretty hard.
I'll have to use my inspiration next time. Because 30 is actually doable for me.
Yeah. You just need to take some levels in Rogue and get that reliable talent.
There you go.
And
now,
so
how much?
If we're dreaming, that gold I grind it up, do I get it back? Is it not really ground up?
It's gotta, like, if you actually cast a spell, because this is like, you can die here, so it matters. So you lose your.
I know. I'm not going to be that much of a rules lawyer or whatever we want to call it.
How much of a... I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just like, I don't know what kind of person that would be, but I know it's not you guys.
Yeah. How much of... Like, I'm thinking like a little fence that, to help people you can stand behind and.
I think the word you're looking for is palisade.
Yes.
So what's the kind of palisade? What are you thinking?
What I want
guess
to
just
do
sketch it
is make
out.
it so that, yeah. Well, that's what my question was. How big can we make it? Like, where's the door is here, right?
Yeah, that's the door. It's actually, I think it might be wider than that.
Okay. Can I delete
double
that?
door?
How do I
You
delete
gotta
that?
go back to the mouse cursor. I got it.
Okay, thanks.
Does not say how big the door is. It just says double doors, but it's let's just say it's 10 feet across. That's a double door.
Okay. So
So
what I
that
want
10
to
foot in the
do,
middle, you're right.
what I want to do is limit how many people can actually get into the area. So what I'm thinking is maybe I liked it out here. Why am I not doing? I liked it out here, but now that I'm thinking, all we really need to do is protect the door. Maybe bring it in more, so that they have to walk by this statue in order to get in, either up here or, under the arm there. You know what I'm saying?
No, can you draw it?
Yep.
And I'm thinking you've got 50 people. So there's men, women, and children. The children aren't going to be working, so you've only got like 2/3 of the people able to help out.
Yep.
An average person could probably help put together maybe like 10-foot wall.
An average.
Like
How many people?
I'm
average
just trying to
person.
think of how much wall you're going to get out of this, and then you can just
That's what I
put
was
it wherever you want.
trying to figure out.
I'm
as well.
thinking between 5 and 10 foot of wall per helper. So and then you've got
so
2/3
like
of 50 is
30.
helping. Yeah, and
So,
then because you got the good persuasion from Brendan, that gives you the upper. So 10, you get 10 foot of wall per 2/3 people.
So that's 10 feet of wall per person. There's 30 person, 150 feet, which is 30 squares. Right?
Did I do that right? 10 times 50 times 2/3.
Yeah, looks good to me.
And then that we can divide that by 5 to get 5-foot squares.
Yep. Okay, so what I'm thinking is...
So you got like 67 5-foot squares you can fill in.
Okay, well, that's way more than I wanted or needed.
Or a multiple layer fence.
There you go.
I'm thinking that's like one person is like maybe got like 2 logs stacked up, so it's like a 5-foot high, maybe. Enough to give someone like less than half cover, or is it half cover, whatever. Not 2/3 cover.
Right.
But then you can go up to like 10 foot, etc. That will cost you 2 feet, 2 squares per square.
Okay.
So and we could talk about how much wood you can actually get.
Maybe something like that for the inner wall. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and how tall is that?
7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 on one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the other side. So that's only 21.
And I don't think you could probably get it actually taller than like 2 squares tall, because I don't know how you're putting
that's
stuff
10
up that
feet.
high. Yeah.
But we do want a way for them. My thinking is that they can walk under the armpits.
How high is the pedestal the statue's standing on?
It's a 30-foot tall statue atop a 2-foot high rise dais.
Okay, so the obvious thing they're going to do is they're going to climb on top of the dais to get around the fence, which puts them in the statue's spell range.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I want them to have to crawl under the armpits.
Okay.
And then we can beat them as they come in one by one. Hopefully. And you said we could make this 10 feet high, right? That's what you said, 2 squares?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so they can't shoot us if we're inside there unless they're directly in front of the... Maybe we should... We still have some more stuff we can do. Maybe we should also put something... like... here. So there is no straight lines. So you would think they would, you know what I mean? So they'd walk around.
Yeah. I get you. Yeah, I think that's doable.
Cool.
Got a nice killing ground set up.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And now that's 2 people. Una, what were you up to? What are you up to?
Well, I had planned on helping with the barricades and stuff, but that seems to be under control.
Well, I mean, they're working with wood for one thing, and they're clearly not worth metal. They're not very good at metal anyway, so it's like a lesser talent.
Do we have anybody who can turn wood into metal? Is that one of our one of the forge clerics' talents? I don't know.
I know they can forge metal.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's
You
a small
can
It's not that large amount of...
right.
What's that? You can use your... It takes 1 hour to like turn a piece of metal into a specific thing, right? Anything you've seen
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
Could you use
channel
that?
divinity.
I don't know what you could make with that, but any ideas, anyone?
I'm starting to think that maybe we should have arrow slits, or these windows. You said they're barred. They have like iron shutters.
They have iron shutters in front of these windows. So if you wanted to modify them, for example, Una, that's a thing you could do.
Like
So
some
we
barbed
could
wire.
use them as. Oh, I was thinking use them as arrow slits.
Proper arrow slits should give us 3/4 cover, right?
Right. So I'm thinking if you have arrow slits in the windows, we don't even have to be standing in the courtyard for murder hole to kill them in these as they're walking through the murder halls. Shoot them from inside the building.
All right. That seems fair. I'll work on that.
And are we sure these guys aren't just gonna like fly over all this stuff we're building?
No. I'm assuming they're gnolls. If
It's like Null God. I mean, what does that mean?
None of the other demons could fly, but that doesn't mean much.
right.
Knowles, it's probably a rock or something.
But our fallback position is a stone building with an iron door, so that's pretty nice.
I really wish we had some like big illusionist. I don't have anything like that. That'd be really cool.
Should we
We could just
close it off so
pretend
that there's only one murder hall? Close this southern one off completely to limit it to one at a time, or
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Is that something we can do, Colin?
We have to
Yeah.
we have to make sure the murder hall complies with social distancing.
Yes. So we'll put this one here too.
One entry, no exit.
Yep, exactly. Well, they'll be pushing each other from behind. I'm hoping. They'll walk right into it.
Okay. Unna,
Mhm.
can you? Are you going to use your channel divinity, or are you going to do this without magic? This arrow slit modification.
I might as well use my channel divinity ability.
Text on that again. Worth no more than 100 GP. Oh yeah. 10 pieces of ammunition, another metal object. So you can make anything that's worth 100 gold pieces or less in an hour.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because like you're trying to use this to modify the existing metal. So it's like you want to go up there and say, I'm going to use my ritual to turn this metal into metal in a different shape. So then you would only be able to. Yeah. So never mind. I'm sorry. You can take if you take all the shutters off and do it in a pile. You can do it. You can't do it all individually because then you'd have to go to each one.
Right.
So there's no checks involved. I think this is fine. You just have arrow slits. Like 100 gold pieces. It doesn't say exactly how many windows there are and where they are on the map. So let's just put some on there. There's definitely going to be at least like 2 in the front. And the door is here. So maybe like here too. And then from here we can say every 20 feet or so, there's another window. So I'll just go around and mark windows there. Are you guys doing anything else?
That's it for me.
Okay, you guys get your short rest.
I'm sorry, I was talking on mute. Is there access to the roof?
I don't think so.
Okay. And how many windows is she able to do?
All of them. So I'm just marking them all down.
Do we want arrow slits in all the windows? Because they can shoot in if they stand up against it, right?
Yep. And like you said, 3/4 cover.
Right. I'm thinking we'd only want it in the front.
You guys cool with that?
What do you think? What do you guys think? Because I'd hate for them to just surround us and start shooting into the room from different angles.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
And we can always open the windows if we need to.
All right, I stopped caring about the actual positions of the windows. So you only want to have the front 2, the front 4? Which one?
At least the front 3, I think. These 3. This one's outside our wall, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
Do we want some? No, we can just open the window if we want to, right?
Yeah, they're shutters, so. All right. So we'll mark those as one ways.
my only thought is, if we're all gonna be inside and not in the courtyard, do we all need to each have our own window, or are we gonna?
You can shoot and step
Okay.
to the side.
Okay.
So you guys get your long rest or short rest. And if you want to position yourselves when you guys think the hour is about up, I can tell you what happens next.
Okay, let me see where this
Clearing
is.
the initiative tracker for no reason.
Oh, short rest. Just push the button. Yay, short rest taken. Okay, so I'm sorry. I wanted
over his head.
I wanted to do a little prayer. Okay.
Yeah, what kind of prayer?
Lathander, right?
Yep.
Yep, I do a little prayer to Lathander. I say, we're protecting your sheep, so hopefully you can watch out for us too.
I'd like to cast Comprehend Languages as a ritual so that I might be able to understand Null battle commands.
Is that concentration and the duration?
It's no. There's no concentration. The duration is an hour.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Would it be very sacrilegious to climb this statue?
To them probably.
All right. Well, if in that case, I'm going to climb up on the roof. I have a climb speed, so I'm going to climb up on the roof and look out to see who's coming from where.
Okay. Is everyone else in their positions? Also, where do you want the commoners?
I want them in the side rooms. So, stuff them in. Stone rooms, so they can't burn them out.
So many fucking villagers. No wonder you know Goose here.
You know,
Humanity is the plague.
I know, Goo.
I mean, what?
If we kill all the villagers, then there's no reason for the Gnolls to attack.
Ooh.
Do you like dying from exhaustion?
I have Revivify.
Oh, that'll
Yeah,
cure it.
good. We'll kill someone and then res them real quick within a minute. One fireball, they're all dead.
That's right. Everyone gather over here, and within 20 yards, 20 feet.
I was just thinking we could kill Ghuanaer and then res her, and she won't be exhausted anymore. Just a thought.
I'm sure it'll happen without planning.
Yeah, but if we do it ahead of time, then we don't.
That's what I'm saying. Then you won't have disadvantage on anything. Xolkug, you're standing in. Okay.
This is what friends are for.
I'm good, thanks. I don't trust you guys well enough.
And I'm
All
on
right,
the
well,
roof.
everyone in
Promise you'll still have
position.
most of your teeth when we get you back.
Still have most of your teeth. Leave the door open at first so I can get back in. Or a window.
Well, as long as you say the password, you're able to. The arcane lock will temporarily disable.
Being
I
raised in
forgot
the
you put an arcane lock on it.
You
No
only
suck.
get exhaustion from being raised.
But it's it for a full minute, so be careful about using it.
Oh. Well, I just want to see where they're coming from and see what we're dealing with. So, and that's it. That'll come in.
Okay.
From 10, that's 10 rounds. Ooh.
Well, if
Is
you
there any
want,
way
I
you
could
could
just.
cast it after I get in?
Well, I already said I cast it, so unless we're retconning now.
Okay.
Defiant, make a perception check to see if you notice him doing that. So you notice Xolkug using his what you recognize as the arcane lock spell, but because he's an artificer, it's some sort of like contraption, alchemy.
Okay.
So you can interrupt
Regular
him.
lock.
Yeah, so could I, Xolkug, do you mind holding off on that? I'd like to keep lookout just to see what's coming, and then, I'll climb down, and then you can lock me in. And we'll all get locked in. That sound good?
Okay.
Cool.
All right, make your initiative checks, everyone. In the western distance, as you could have probably guessed from the way this map is drawn out, you hear distant horns bellowing and cackling as approach the hordes of gnolls and demons of Yunogu.
Of course I'd be last. So there's a horde coming?
There's a lot. It's spread out from what you can see, so it's not all going to arrive at once. But it's coming.
Okay. I guess that's all I really need to know. So are we talking like legions?
Yeah. Let me see if there's any...
Maybe we should have left. That silly elephant. All right, I'm going to run in the door and say,
Well, historically, we're going to get some aid, right?
100 gnolls? It's going to come too late, historically.
Yeah, we'll be dead, and then the aid will come.
We need to use some trickery to delay them. We should offer a parlay now.
Gnolls don't... Gnolls only like killing, from what I know about gnolls. Oh, I don't even know if my character knows about gnolls.
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 Make a knowledge check.
Yeah, would that be a... that be history or something?
For gnolls?
Do I know about gnolls? Can I tell them what I...
What do you mean, like, know about?
Well, I know that you can't talk them out of fighting. They are...
Is there a
all
particular
they're
thing you want to
interested in
learn?
doing. All their interest... No, what I want to do is be able to say in character that all a gnoll will be interested in is killing and eating. And that's all they do. They
It's going
actually
to be
have
religion.
songs about hunger, and they're driven by an ungodly hunger.
So in this case, it'd be a religion to remember, like the story about Yunogu and the hyenas that follow him.
Yes, that's an 11. I don't know if that's
I don't
good.
think you
if
remember.
it's common knowledge or what.
I don't think it is.
Okay, never mind then. Maybe we should talk to them.
Grethlok incoming. Or at least from Defiant shouts incoming.
Yep.
Are you still on the roof when this starts, or?
I'm going to get into the house so he can do an arcane. He can throw that arcane lock in on.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't really seem like there's anything I can do at the moment, so I'm just gonna ready an action to fire an arrow at the first enemy I see.
Oh, did you want me outside until my turn order?
No, that's like I was wondering. The question would have been: are you waiting until they are at the? Because you see them coming because you're so high up.
Right.
Before they are
gotcha.
where they are. are you running in right beforehand, or are you running in at the last minute, and i.e. now, or because they still have to run the entire street?
I'll stay there until I'll stay up there. Well, I yelled down what I saw, and I will stay up there until they're closer, just to see if they have some sort of tactic in mind other than just walking down the street.
That's where they are.
Okay, well, if I notice that they have no tactic, then I will go into the building.
Okay.
And I'll go in the building around the same place. I'll stand there. And I'll tell them they're just coming straight down the street, and there's a lot more of them than we have citizens.
Sure, each citizen can take 2 gnolls, right?
I think so.
So this big boy, this guy it's his turn now.
Okay.
Can he do? He can run.
Knock down our wall.
So they've summoned Donkey Kong.
And dyed him blue.
Yeah, Demon Donkey Kong.
Demon
So he's
Donkey
gonna-
Kong and painted his face blue.
After he starts running out, he's like running and he's like hitting his chest and like making a big noise of it, and then all of a sudden he's invisible.
Ooh.
He disappears. You don't know where he went.
Does anyone have any bananas?
I have
Yes,
some
we have
catnip.
bananas.
That's its turn. The commoners are scared. Jess is scared. The Dretches offer themselves up to the slaughter.
Maybe we should have been using these buildings, now that I'm thinking about it. But, oh well. You know, to snipe
Ghuanaer.
from.
You guys are very far away.
I think the game. Or
Also,
the,
we can't actually see them.
Right, because the wall.
Yeah. I don't want to actually fix the line of sight. You guys just hear them coming. You know approximately where they are. Except the hooting and hollering gorilla has shut up.
Okay, I'm gonna get a spiritual weapon out here and just start getting it close to the melee.
Do we want to just, like, skip ahead till we can actually see them?
Yeah, if you want to just tell me what kind of actions you're holding, I can tell you what happens as they. Or we can like move them. You tell me if you do anything. Move them.
I cast see invisibility then.
There's your
Nice.
here's your thing.
Thank you.
Move it wherever you want. And range itself, you just see invisible things. Okay.
That's what it does.
Well, I'll tell you if he appears in your line of sight, but because the windows are up. Well, yeah, he's making. Let's have him make a stealth check to see how quiet he is while he's doing this. Okay. I'll let you know if you can hear him when he approaches. So their dredges can move 40 feet a turn. So I'm just going to be moving them. I'll let you know if and when
I've got a range of 240 feet, so.
Right, but we can't see because there's walls.
Okay.
So the dredges aren't trying to hide themselves. They're just running like, I'm a dredge. I'm going to die.
Unless you open this window.
Which window?
This one outside the wall.
That's true.
You could open this and then fire. When they get out here. I think you got a line of sight there. I didn't think of long range. So silly. I was thinking they were going to come from the north or south. Is that something you would want to do, Xolkug? Can you open the windows, or is the arcane lock on that too?
No, it's just on the door.
And I think you can open the shutters. If you want me to just fast forward the monster turns, if you have a trigger you want to do, or
Yeah, I'll just wait till I can
just
see
a
it.
couple of turns of prep.
Yeah, I'm gonna share the window with Xolkug. So when you shoot, step aside, and then I'll shoot and step aside.
Yep, that's my plan.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move this hammer 20 feet closer to the enemies each turn until I can whack one.
Wait, so Defiant saw the gorilla turn invisible and then told everyone, right?
Yes. Gorilla's invisible.
Well, to be clear,
Or
you
did
saw
I?
the gorilla disappear.
I saw the gorilla disappear.
You
in the
don't
middle
know
of the
what
room.
happened to it.
Yes.
I said it went
Exactly.
invisible. Could have teleported.
Bring it, Stealthy Kong.
Stealthy Kong. That's why they painted his face blue, to make him different.
So
It's
how about,
camouflage or something.
Ghuanaer, you cast the spell. Are you going to do anything else?
No, I just wanted to say every turn that we're skipping, I want to move my weapon 20 feet closer.
Okay. So does anyone mind if I just skip the turns a couple of bit?
Nope.
No, I think that's what we should do.
Gonna do the same thing with my weapon. Gonna resummon it because I'm assuming it's gone.
Yep. It only lasts 10 minutes.
1 minute, yeah.
Not even. Well, there's your hammer. So the first turn. This is their second turn.
I can't move my hammer again. Oh, there we go.
Third.
I'm going to zoom in real close so I can get a good look at our faces.
Fourth. Fifth. So you've had 5 turns to move your weapons. Where are they?
I moved mine.
But you can't see out there.
So you can open the shutters. They have a lock on the inside that someone on the outside could pick, but it takes an action to open and close the shutters.
How high are these windows? Can we see over our walls?
You cannot. You're on the bottom floor.
Okay. And there is no floor above.
There is, but it's kind of like an attic.
Were there windows up there?
No.
Okay.
It's used for like storage and stuff.
We should have built a tower.
Okay, so the judges are going to move one more time.
Let's play Whack-A-Knoll.
And now they're going to start getting smacked. So Ghuanaer, smack them.
One thing I am doing while we're waiting for them to come is I'm going to use that blur on the spear.
Ah, so am I.
That hits.
How long does that last? 10 minutes?
1 minute. I thought it was long. It's only 1 minute. But yeah, when I think they're getting somewhat close, I was going to use that blur.
Yeah. What's that? That's a free action, right?
It's an action to use it.
Oh.
And then it's concentration to. It gives you the dodge, basically. Disadvantage on attacks against you.
Cool.
Okay. Are you attacking the same one or different ones?
I'm hitting the one that's out front.
And then Tretch. Ghuanaer.
Okay, let's whack some more. Oh, these guys just got out of range. That's too bad.
Yeah.
And so the view from my window here is essentially to our fence, and then line of sight is blocked. Is that right?
Yeah. And then there is a window over here that has a shutter you can use an action to open.
Okay. Yeah, might as well do that. I'll open it up for next turn.
Okay. Do you want to go back to regular order for a bit, or do you guys want to wait?
Seems like regular order's good. We're getting in with a range of things.
Okay. Then Xolkug, it's your turn.
I think this is the turn that I use blur
Okay. Who are you blurring?
myself. Using the spear.
Nice.
That'll be 10 rounds.
Okay. Unna.
I'm gonna move my hammer and attack the same one as before
That hits.
for 8 damage.
Just barely alive.
And I'm gonna start moving down. I'm having a hard time grabbing stuff when I'm so zoomed out.
Yeah, I've got to like keep drag, scroll, drag, scroll, drag, scroll.
All right, here I am. I'm moved down closer to the other windows. That's
Okay.
it.
Defiant.
I'm gonna act like Xolkug and do a blur on myself from the javelin.
Okay.
Wow, blur is not a condition. Oh well.
Grethlok.
I'm still readying my bow.
Okay. Commoner doesn't do anything. Dretch. Gonna move up. Rawr! We're mindless. Ghuanaer, go ahead.
Okay. I think I'm gonna forget about this spiritual weapon. It's not very helpful.
It will be when they get close, though.
I
You know, once they
suppose.
start coming into our death trap.
Okay, so I can see them. Let's see, what's the range? About 80 to 90 feet. I'll just shoot a laser at them.
No, don't kill them.
Pew,
can
pew,
be
pew, pew,
saved.
pew.
They can be saved. What are you doing?
No one can be saved.
Kill
So
them all. Lathander sort them out.
They all hit.
Okay. So 13, 9. I'm just aiming for the front, and if anyone fall, I just hit the next one behind them.
Okay. So the first one takes out this guy. Second one, I'll say, finishes off this guy. Third one damages this guy. And that's it.
That's it for me.
You said this guy, but we can't really say.
You don't
No,
see
we
that?
we don't see their damage.
Right, but the two I X'd out are dead. That's what I
Yes.
mean.
Yes.
And then
Oh, what I was
this
saying
guy-
was that third guy. Okay, gotcha.
I understood it perfectly.
Xolkug. Sucking up to the DM will get you more inspiration.
Yay,
so
I need it.
See them from here. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to wait. Yeah, I think I'm just going to wait on my turn.
Unna.
Move my weapon up a little bit. I don't have anything that can reach out there, so I'm just gonna move down in front of this window here for when they come within line of sight.
Yeah, that's what I am doing. I'm moving down a little further, so if I want to next turn, I can reach Ghuanaer's window.
Come to my window.
Okay. So is that it, Unna?
Yeah.
Okay. Defiant.
I'm going to take this window. And that's it.
Grethlok.
I'm still waiting.
All right, Defiant.
Yes?
You're the only one who notices something.
Uh-oh.
You hear... Sorry, that was my ring. You hear like light feet padding in the distance.
How far in the
Then-
distance?
Not too far, but it's getting closer. And then all of a sudden, you see a small cloud of dust appear right there,
One more time.
Yeah, right where?
right here. Can you see that?
No.
I'm not seeing
That-
anything.
Yeah,
There it is.
that- yep. Okay. I
Do you see
say,
any like triggers or anything?
So I don't see anything.
No, he is invisible. He had advantage on his stealth check, and the only one whose passive hit it was Defiant.
Oh yeah, someone who can see invisible right now.
I have see invisibility active,
Oh yeah, then you also see him jumping. Sorry.
and I would have shot him as soon as I saw him.
All right, well, he's just landed, so now is when you would shoot him.
okay. So when our turns
Okay.
come around.
Yeah, only the people who can see him, which is Defiant.
I had an action ready.
Yeah, Grethlok, you see him, you shoot him.
That misses.
Yeah, and let me just bring him back to reality. Yep. So he looks like he just landed. Like he literally just jumped himself over the goddamn walls because apparently he's got a high jump of 40 feet
Nice.
because he's fucking Donkey Kong.
I think he just did a
And-
field goal through those wings.
Grethlok. Make a actually, what is this? Oh, this is confusing. They have so many abilities, you don't get a chance to read all of them. Make an intelligence saving throw, Grethlok.
Oh boy.
You can tell that the Barlgura, which is whatever the Donkey Kong demon is, just try to cast a spell on you. But his spell save DC was lower than that.
I'm too smart for strangers.
He snarls at you. He's used his phantasmal force. You can only use that once per day. No. And that's his turn. The commoners don't do anything. Jester doesn't do anything. The dredges are going to keep moving to their death. Sorry, something else is happening in the background I got to take care of. Nothing to worry about, though.
Nothing to see here. Just something moving on the GM's level.
Cat related.
So they don't know where the entrance is because this entrance on the north is not visible to them, right? They didn't. They know the demon guy jumped over it. So what they're going to split, and one of them is going to break for either the top or the bottom. He's going to go for the top. So these two are going to move through the top, and the other one's going to try and go through the bottom, and then back around. So those guys get there. If anyone has any triggered shots that would fire off, you can see Unna. You can see them now. And then this little guy is going to go. Do that. Ghuanaer.
Well, darn. Okay, I'll bring my weapon closer. And I guess I will move where Unna is and then shoot at Donkey Kong and then move back. Is that fine?
Yep.
Oh, I actually don't have enough movement to do that, so I will move here at the end. I'm feeling pretty tired, guys. It's been a long day.
We're almost
I
done.
forgot.
And if you want to call it early, because
No, I meant my character. She's feeling very tired.
Yeah, you can only move 15 feet instead of 30.
oh yeah,
Okay.
maybe you shouldn't have fireballed some civilians.
Hey, it's a natural reaction to seeing civilians grouped up. Okay.
Yeah, and I was checking. They don't do anything to indicate that they're not evil.
Yeah, they had Demon Icker. Okay. Anyway,
So they wanted us to give him a bath. That's basically what we should have.
Mir has never heard of the Geneva Conventions, I see.
They were dressed as enemy combatants,
They were.
or combatants at least.
Enemy. Icker.
Yep.
you know what? Can I undo my moving of the thing? I'd like to use my bonus action somewhere else. I'd like to hex the Barl Snarl guy.
Demon Donkey Kong.
And then I'd like to cast, you guessed it, Eldritch Blast.
Nice. 12 misses. 24.
not so good.
Hits. Wow, that's unlikely.
Oh, I just forgot. I forgot all those extra 1d6 necrotic damage from the hex on our last combatant. Okay, anyway, so I got one hit. 17 damage.
Ow.
Oh, let's see. What ability should I choose? Probably strength, right?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Oh, okay.
All my good spells target wisdom.
All right, we'll do wisdom.
It's like a sneak bard buff if you do it. Xolkug.
No, I'm going to move back over to the window. This one here. And I'm going to cast Web. Right there in that area where they have to pass through after they get through the... they're climbing on the angel. Going to cover it in spider webs. In a 20-foot cube.
So everyone has to make a dex saving throw when they start their turn. If they fail, they're restrained. If they're restrained, they can try and break out with a strength check, or they can light it on fire, burning themselves.
I didn't mean to link that. Sorry.
Okay. So can you just like draw out the box you want to hit? It's a 20-foot by 20-foot cube, and it will
Yeah, let me get
go
it.
above the walls.
Yep.
Is that it?
I think I want to shift it down one from there. Sorry, let me redo that.
I don't see it yet.
I see something yellow, but that's too small. I don't know what
That's
the yellow square is.
wait, you see something yellow?
I see a yellow square around the Bulgara.
You can't see that pink.
I see the pink one now.
Yeah, now I see it.
But there's also a yellow one around the Bulgara. Oh, it's actually part of the Bulgara.
Well, it's like something below everything has an aura.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, let me. Not that anything is below here or anything.
I don't see it, so he must have special powers.
It's shown only to Defiant. It's because my special perception.
I think he just took too much drugs.
I have been drinking today.
How much catnip do you need before you start seeing auras?
Not much. Wow, yours is
Did I
kind of
fix it?
yellow. No. It's okay. It's okay. It's funny.
Okay.
It lags behind the Bulgara.
Huh.
I don't know.
Is that it, Ben?
Yep, that's it for. I'll move away from the window. Let someone else see.
And was it here or here? I don't remember.
It was the other one.
Defiant.
I don't think Bulgara can be hurt by regular. Oh, the yellow thing went away. That's funny. I don't think Bulgara can be hurt by regular weapons, so I'm going to crossbow bolt this guy here.
Okay.
Does he have cover from Donkey Kong?
Probably.
Yeah.
But he's also got really shitty AC, so we'll see.
Well, okay. Gotcha. So it's not disadvantage.
It would be a bonus to AC for them.
Okay. Cool. Where's my crossbow? There you are. That probably hit him.
And you're hitting the one in front?
Is he the damaged one by any chance? Woohoo!
Did.
13 piercing.
Gonna start deleting all the corpses. There's a lot of shit going on this map.
Okay, and that's
That
all.
will. That second attack What's the reload on a crossbow? Or do you
It's
have the...
It's a reload, so I can't do a second attack.
Okay.
And let me think. Can I have a counter
For
my blur?
so how long does it last? How many rounds?
10 rounds. I used one of mine. I think you probably did too.
Yeah, it's 10 rounds, so now it should be 9 after this turn, I believe, right? Or was it the last one?
Oh, for me, you used it after me, so yeah, it's 9 for each of us after this turn.
Yeah.
Xolkug Blug. Nice.
I made the typo and then decided to keep it. Okay.
Plug.
And if it updates, if it ticks itself down to 8, I'll fix it.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it.
Yep, there it goes. You do hear rumbling in the distance. No one can see beyond the walls, right?
Right. Damn
So
it.
you just hear this like ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. Like
But I
something
did
big
see
coming.
large things coming in, a lot of things coming in the distance when I was on
Yep.
the roof.
This must be one of the bigger ones.
Okay. Was I able to identify anything other than
Lots
large
of
masses?
knolls, lots of dredges. What else does it say? Attacked. There's some rocks in the sky. Lots of knolls.
Woohoo!
Uh,
I forgot about the flying
those are the main
rocks.
ones.
Okay. So
And actually,
the usual suspects.
yeah. And
Did I see that 10-foot knoll in the front of it, or no?
the 10-foot knoll.
Yeah, the guy with the 3-headed mace, or not mace,
No,
flail.
I don't think you saw him.
Okay.
But it is 11:30. It's the top of the round. Do you want to call it for next week?
Yeah, I would think
Yep.
so.
Yep.
Okay,
Sounds good.
sounds good.
Cool.
This
Alright,
is the
talk
last
next week.
big combat, and I think after this you might be leveling up. So keep that in mind if you have time to think about what you want to do.
Nice.
What is our next level? 13. I don't think that's a good level, but that's okay.
Well, we get it. So deal with it.
I mean,
All right.
I don't think I have any decisions.
You can
I'm
always
a monk.
not level up.
I have no decisions to make. I have to remind myself. I am a monk.
Hey, you can always multi-class.
I could. I was thinking about picking up a thief so I could sneak attack while I'm punching things, but
Yeah. All right.
that seems too gamey.
Well, you just gotta steal shit in the game, and then you can become a
Well, I
thief.
do that.
There you
That's
go.
for sure.
That's all you need to do.
Yeah, I've been picking pockets more than I've been meditating.
Well, you're drunken, so meditation for you can be catnip.
Yep. All right, have a good one, guys.
You
Hey,
too.
everyone. Thanks.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.